This is blog for Friday the 23rd of January Urban. And today we started work on our urban choreographies, which I was nervous for, like extremely nervous for. And me and Daniel Amy are in a group. So we first started off with Amy's choreography, which she's doing a load of different mashup songs, and she's doing the Artist is Her theme, which is the Black Eyed Peas. So I was really excited about Amy's choreography because Amy is a very urban dancer. She's brilliant at it though. So I knew her choreography was going to be challenging. And we started learning the choreography, and it's very personality based and requires a lot of performance. So yeah, we learned a section of Amy's choreography, and as I expected, it was very difficult for me. But I managed to get the movements down, so I know what the movements are, I just need to refine them. And the timing for hers is quite very difficult and tricky and very fast at one point, but there's pauses at another point, so you've got to really know the music. So I need to get the music off her because she's made her own mix, so I can be able to rehearse the choreography. And there will be a video of me and Daniel performing the choreography underneath in the rehearsal. She uses quite a lot of poses and pops and locks, which I'm completely useless. That's why I really need to rehearse these in my own time, which I have been doing because I really want to make sure that I get Amy's choreography right, because it's not my choreography, it's her piece, so I really want to be able to do her piece justice. And I managed to pick it up to an alright standard, not the finishing standard that you'd expect, but her piece is very physical and very demanding, so I really need to work my socks off for Amy because I want it to the best it can be. And when we performed it, Cindy loved it, and it was great. You could tell Amy had choreographed it because it was just so urban. Yeah, and then we moved on to my piece, which I was quite excited about. Well, excited and nervous about. I was nervous at first, and I taught Amy and Daniel the bit where it leads up to the main section. So it's like the Mario. Oh, sorry, my piece is based on video games, based on the video game Super Mario Brothers, the retro version. So there's the track starts off with the Super Mario theme, and it's got a bit of a beat behind it, and then it goes into a bassy urban piece bit. So I taught them the build-up beat and the main beat, and when I watched them perform it, I was just so pleased with how they performed it, and that they added personality into it, and I was so happy of the standard that they performed it at. Yeah, I was just so overwhelmed with like how good they looked doing it. Yeah, so I need to make sure that I'm up to the standard that they're performing it at. So this is good for me because this will push me and make me better at urban and give me more confidence. I thought the material that I came up with was quite poo because I've never really choreographed urban before, but seeing them do it, it made me really happy and gave me some reassurance, and I was really pleased with how it looked from them doing it. When it came to showing everyone, I did make some mistakes because I was quite nervous doing it because I didn't really want people to laugh at my urban piece. But Cindy said that my piece was original and the concept excites her, which made me really happy. I was really pleased about that. I got feedback as well that I needed to make it more multimedia, and Stephen wants the idea of the game being played behind me in the background. So I've got this idea that Daniel plays the game and me and Amy act it out, and he's controlling us, and the game is on a screen behind us as well, and we're corresponding with the screen. Excuse me. And then the game on the screen behind us pauses, and then me and Amy come into our own characters, become quite mischievous. I've got the idea that the Super Mario Brothers are quite mischievous, which me and Amy are. I'm not sure if I want Daniel as another Luigi yet or not. I'm trying to toy that idea. But me and Amy are definitely Mario and Luigi. And then we pull Daniel into the game and we dance like we're in the game as Pixels. And then when the game gets into the urban bits and you can't really recognise the Mario tune, the game that's playing behind us is paused. And when the game is just playing the Mario tune, the game behind us is playing. So because I own a Nintendo NES, like one of the retro Nintendos, I'm going to record the gameplay and sync it up to the music so that I can introduce multimedia into it. And I'm still toying with different ideas, but yeah, I've got a lot of ideas for it. We didn't have time to learn Daniel's piece, so Daniel performed his own piece, but what he performed was just absolutely outstanding. Like, I'm quite nervous to learn Daniel's piece, but I'm quite excited as well because I just couldn't stop grinning the whole way through it. It's so sassy and there's so much performance in it, and I'm just so excited to do Daniel's piece. My strengths of the session were I was able to pick up other people's choreographies and remember the choreographies. And that I've got more confidence in my own choreography now. My weakness is that we ran out of time, so I was quite disappointed with this. And I got nervous when performing my own piece and I forgot some of it. My area to improve is to make sure that we time manage very carefully. We all need to time manage very carefully so that everyone's got a chance to choreograph. And I need to create more material because I've run out of material to teach now. And I need to refine movements, obviously. My targets for next session, I can't remember if I've just done my targets or not. I'll do them again anyway if I have. My targets for next session are to bring more material to the session, make sure everyone gets a chance to choreograph and refine movements, and that concludes this blog.